we were driving down this way. We were like, well, let's stop and have a cup of coffee. We came the next morning and they were closed. Nobody was here. And so we ran into the owner, and he's like, well, are you guys interested in doing it? And at that time, we weren't really committed to anything, and my mom needed a break, and so I told her, let's step in and let's open up a coffee shop and see how it goes.
What was it before the coffee shop?
This place?
Yes.
It was a coffee shop the year before, but it had been sitting empty the whole year before that.
Very good.
I'm the barista. I make all of the coffees, the lattes, cappuccinos. I roast the coffee beans, and I buy the burritos, and I do all the purchasing for the store. My mom, she makes the sandwiches, makes the pastries, and she's more of she's out there on hand. She's out there doing the duties.
Attitude, anything.
There was. I've always loved coffee from being little. I guess that's why I'm so short, because I drank coffee when I was little. And so when the idea of opening a coffee shop stepped up, why not? Why not see how we can make money, how we can make this better? And there is a need for a little coffee shop, sandwich place here in this little town. It's a destination town. So why not capitalize on the money here? We get the green coffee beans from across the street, the owners of the building, the property, and he has the company in Mexico called Café Combate, and he sends over his green beans, and we have a big roaster in the other room, and I personally roast it to espresso or house coffee. We also do specialty coffees like pecan and cinnamon, things like that, and those are made to order.
Okay.
Pastries, right now we have donuts. Donuts are the #1 seller. Everybody just wants a donut with their coffee. Mom makes all the pastries, most of them, minus the donuts. We decide what we want. Like some weeks I want brownies out here. She made a cake, and I don't know how to say the name of the cake. And it's just kind of anything. There's cookies. It's just kind of whatever my taste is. And it seems to be, people come in and like what we have out here. Muffins, donuts, cookies, cake. That's pretty much it.
Sandwiches. Tell me about the sandwiches.
Sandwiches. We have ham and turkey. You can have them on a bolio roll or on a wheat slices. Most everybody who comes in wants everything on it. Green chili, tomato, everything, the whole works. And so people come in wanting these sandwiches. And Mom makes them. I really cannot assemble a sandwich beyond ham and cheese.
Do you know?
Well, we found a sweet old lady up in Cañetillo, and she makes them herself. She makes the tortillas, everything's from scratch. And so whatever she makes that day is what we buy. She makes for a handful of different people, and I go and pick them up from her, and some days I buy 12, some days I buy 10. It just depends what she has. Normally it's the picadillo and bean and cheese, and then other days it's egg, and I call it egg and stuff, egg and cosas. So it's whatever she makes, whatever she wants. The best seller.
Very good. Tell me about the specials. Do you have daily specials that don't occur every day?
We kind of have monthly specials. Like this last week we did cowboy stew, and that one was very successful. Everybody loved it. It was different and it was unique from what we normally serve sandwiches, and so we decided to do cowboy stew. And we're probably going to do that for a while every Wednesdays.
Can you tell me what goes into a cowboy stew? Or what is a cowboy stew in general?
Well, on Facebook we called it rattlesnake, rabbits, different things like that. But what it is it's ground beef, it's carrots, green beans, corn, like 3 different types of beans, tomato sauce, and then we also want to put in like chunks of meat, make it a little more hearty.
Whose recipe is this?
A local man, but I can't tell you who.
It's fine.
It's under hush hush.
Okay.
by the wolves and I was heckled by the crows. Darling, do not fear what you don't really know. Alongside my innocence, I laid in bed awake, conflicted and estranged with the impetus of age. But like a phantom, she crept across the floor.
And you had complimentary s'mores, or were they?
Oh,
did you charge by the s'more?
We did that. What we had, the special needs students from Gadsden, they came down and we lit up our fire pot out front, and I stood there and made s'mores with them. We made some extras for them and we sold them, and I probably ate more than we made.
Was that a part of the program? And
the special needs kids from Gadsden, they come in Mondays and Wednesdays, and they're learning a special job skill. Like they learn how to clean the bathrooms, they do the dishes, they sweep, they mop, they helped roast coffee beans one day, and they just come in and they just need to learn a job skill for when they graduate high school. And we've gotten to know them. They've been here since December, and each one of those kids has a different little personality, and it's neat to get to know them.
Very good.
And show them. Like we stood there and I walked out there with them and helped them find the sticks for the s'mores, and they absolutely loved that. And to me, that was something small, and I enjoyed that.
Tell me about that.
Yes, we had a wedding about 3 weeks ago, and it was a local couple. They live here in Long Yon, and they came by and they were like, we ride up and down the highway 28, and we just want something small, something personal. And it was 35 people, and they came in, and Mom and I, we set up the tables. We kind of made it our own little wedding, and they absolutely loved it. And it was really special and small with them. We sell two different types of pecans out of here, the Shoshone and the Wichita, and they're actually from Arizona.
Okay. And why sell those pecans when there's pecans literally across the street?
Well, we've made friends with the gentleman who is from Arizona, and he used to give them away just because people would come in and just want a handful. And so I told him, well, let's weigh out a pound and let's just sell them so it's easier for people to come in and grab it. They've been selling like crazy. They're more for baking and stuff like that.
Also, honey. Can you tell me about the honey that you're selling?
A local gentleman, he came in a couple months back, and he is Micah's Honey House. And he's actually in the business of selling bees. And so when the bees that he has makes honey, and it's called mesquite honey, and he does a raw honey. And it's unlike any honey I've ever tasted. It's incredible. And those have been selling like crazy. Like we had a man come in yesterday just for the honey. That's all. He came in knowing we sell it, and it's been decent.
By the wolves and I was heckled by the crows. Darling, do not fear what you don't really know. Alongside my innocence, I laid in bed awake, conflicted and estranged with the impetus of age. But like a phantom, she crept across